love really all we need? Out of the many hats I wear, I come to you all today with two labels. One, I am a divorcee, and two, I am a divorce attorney. With a show of hands, how many of y'all are happily married and have never gone through the divorce process? Wow, congratulations! And with another show of hands, how many of y'all have gone through the divorce process? All right, congratulations too! From where I come from, city of Los Angeles, will you believe me if I tell you that the divorce rate is close to 70%?
Wow.
That's right. It was about 16% pre-pandemic, but in the last 3 years, because of the quarantine, it has jumped 10%. This doesn't mean that divorce is bad or people shouldn't get married. This just means that there's more possibilities for unicorns in the arena. So before I go into my unicorn concept, let me tell you a little bit about my divorce experience. I was married for 1.5 years. We had 2 children. How did that come about? We got legally married a month before I gave birth to my daughter, and I filed for divorce a month after my son was born. On my maternity leave, I had some time to do some digging. Now information. When I filed my own divorce petition back in 2010, I was already a lawyer, but I wasn't a family law attorney. I specialized in intellectual property because my background is electrical engineering and computer science. I come from the numbers problem-solving world, not the drinking, cold-blooded world I worked at Raytheon, at JPL, I did patents and trade rights, but I thought, how hard can it be to file a 2-page divorce petition? And I attempted to do it myself. And can you believe what happened after that? Our divorce took 4 years. During that 4-year time period, we went through multiple law firms. For me, 5 to be specific. I started off with an attorney charging $200 an hour. My ex-husband got a $250 an hour attorney. I got a $300 an hour attorney. He got a $350 an hour attorney. At the end of 4 years, my attorney was charging $850 an hour, and he got the top attorney in downtown Los Angeles charging $1,000 an hour.
Jeez.
And every time he came to court, he would bring 2 attorneys. Every time we would have hearings, every other month, my bedroom was covered with paperwork for my own case, not for my client's case. And we filed restraining orders against each other, not because we were scared for our lives, but because we wanted to get even. It was such an emotional time of my life, and now I can laugh about it, but back then, it was very stressful. So the divorce process is not easy, not even for an attorney. Between the 2 of us, we ended up spending close to $500,000. $500,000 that could have gone to our kids' college tuition, but because of the emotions involved and the complexity of the divorce process, it took that long. So let's talk about the unicorn that I'm here to share with you all. Earlier this year, I was at GLC in South Africa, and I got assigned to the Breakwater campus breakout room, and the prompt that they gave us was, how can you adapt your business? Oh wait, not the picture yet, I'm not ready for the picture yet. They skipped the picture too early. So the prompt was, how can you adapt your industry to have greater positive social impact? And I thought to myself, how can a divorce attorney have positive social impact in the industry? And I knew the answer that I was going to share. In 2021, I published a book. It's on Amazon, and the unicorn concept is social marriage. What is social marriage, you might ask? Social marriage is very similar to legal marriage. Social marriage is legal marriage, but without the legal license. Instead of two people signing a legal license where they don't even know what the terms are, they get to create their own terms. Instead of a prenup, they can sign a civil contract with whatever terms they want. This is exactly what's going to happen if we were to split up and break up. The terms of a marriage, the parties, they don't even know. For those of you guys who have been married, you know that a marriage certificate is a one-page document, right? It's not a multi-page document with pages and pages of terms. No one teaches you when you're getting married, how do you calculate alimony? What is a disomaster? What is community property? What does my state law say? And every state, every country has different laws, so you don't even know what the terms are. In California, Washington, Arizona, Idaho, we're all community property states. If you were to get divorced in the Philippines, guess what? It's illegal to get divorced in the Philippines. There's no such thing in the law. Your spouse could be threatening to kill you and you couldn't get a divorce in the Philippines. So that's how the laws change on a state-by-state, country-and-country basis. So social marriage gives two people the power to set their own terms, and they can't use the word divorce as a weapon during any fights. Because I have lots of clients that say, you're going to not follow my way? Well, guess what? I'm going to file a divorce. And they don't mean it, but it's a weapon that they use. So my husband and I, we have been socially married for 13 years. Yeah, 13 years. The closest prior to that was my 1.5-year legal marriage. And with my husband and I, every day we wake up and we say, I choose you. It's my choice to choose you, and I choose to love you through thick and thin. If shit hits the fan, or if we're having a great day, we are choosing each other, and we don't have a legal license to keep us together. Remember the man who cost me $500,000? Well, we transformed into a unicorn family. So the tall Bulgarian guy, 6'4", he's my ex-husband. Yeah. The Honduras girl next to him, that's his current girlfriend, who I also call my sister because she takes care of my kids since we all share custody. The two older kids are mine, and the two younger kids are my ex-husband and his girlfriend. So because of transformation into a world of all possibilities and all unicorns, we have gone from a 4-year divorce with restraining orders to one where when I go out of town, he comes to my house and stays with the kids. And when he's busy, I babysit all 4 kids. So is love really all we need? I think so. I think despite legal marriage, despite divorce, despite social marriage, with all of the options that we have today, love is all we need, even if it means putting me out of business. Thank you very much.